Welcome and hello everybody. Today our lesson 2 in the third unit in preparatory 1. Lesson 2 by the name of the Earth. The description of the Earth. The Earth has to rotate around the Sun. The Earth with other planets are revolve around the Sun by the action of the gravitational force of the Sun. And as we say in the previous lesson, the Earth is and the other planets is revolved around the Sun by the gravitational force in fixed passes or fixed orbits, which is semicircular orbits or semicircular passes. Earth complete one complete revolution around the Sun in 1 year, which equal to 365 and a quarter days, and this calls the sequence of the 4 seasons. Earth's location in the solar system, as we discussed, Earth is from the inner planets. It occupies the third position according to what? According to the distance between the Earth and the Sun. From the nearest to the farthest, Earth is in the third position. The distance between the Sun and the Earth is about 150 million kilometers. Secondly, we will discuss the Earth's shape. The Earth is a spherical object, which is about to be completely circular, accompanied with slight flattening at the 2 poles and indented outward at the equator. Again, Earth is a spherical object which is about to be completely circular, accompanied with a slight flattening at the 2 poles and indented outward at the equator, where the tropical radius is about 22 kilometers, larger than the polar radius. So it is a question in the exam asking about tropical radius and polar radius, so we can say that tropical radius is larger than polar radius. Earth's volume. When concerning the volume of the Earth, Earth occupies a medium position in the solar system. According or regarding to the volume, Earth occupies the 4th position or the 4th order, because Earth, when we make a comparison between the planets of the inner planets, Earth is a biggest planet in the inner planets only, but it is not the biggest planet in the solar system, because the biggest planet in the solar system is Jupiter from the outer planets. Okay, the average radius is about 6,368 kilometers. When we tell about or explain the Earth's mass, Earth is the biggest mass in the inner planet of the solar system. Its mass is equal 5.9 times 10 power 24 kilogram. So, characteristics of planet Earth that support continuity of the life is 5 characteristics. Firstly, the atmosphere. Secondly, the hydrosphere. Thirdly, it is a suitable temperature. Fourth, when we tell or discuss the gravity. Finally, the suitable air or pressure, atmospheric pressure. So, characteristics that give the planet Earth the support to continuity of life is the atmosphere, hydrosphere, suitable temperature, gravity, suitable atmospheric pressure. Firstly, the Earth's atmosphere. Its white color around the Earth, as in the picture captured from the moon surface, consists of group of gas. Firstly, oxygen with percentage 21, nitrogen with percentage 78, carbon dioxide 0.03 percentage, water vapor its variable percentage, and other gases with very little percentage. Importance of the Earth's atmosphere. Firstly, we will explain the importance of oxygen gas. Its importance from its used in the respiration process for all living organisms, and its help in combustion or burning process of fuel. Secondly, nitrogen gas. Its importance, it lessen or reduce the effect of oxygen gas during burning process, and the plants used it to form this protein or its protein. Finally, carbon dioxide. Its importance, it's used by green plants in photosynthesis process to form a food of other living organisms. The great expansion is help in, firstly, burning millions of small filling matters completely before reaching the Earth's surface, and reducing the speed of meteoroids and burning part of them before hit the Earth's surface. We will discuss weather and climate phenomena. Firstly, wind movement, clouds formation, rain falling to complete the weather cycle, and it participates in keeping the air temperature suitable for the life. And it contains the ozone layer, which protects the living organism from what? From harmful ultraviolet rays. So, weather and climate phenomena. Firstly, wind movement, clouds formation, rain falling to complete the weather cycle, and it participates to keep the air temperature suitable for the life continuity, and it contains the ozone layer, which protects the living organism from harmful ultraviolet rays. Secondly, the Earth's hydrosphere. First color, as shown in this sphere, is blue, and it represents the watery bodies such as ocean, sea, lakes, rivers, and its ratio about 71%. Secondly, the green color, it represents lands such as mountain, plains, valleys, islands. It represents about 29%. Water is divided into salty water. It represents about 97% of water area on the Earth's surface. It exists in oceans and seas. The second type is fresh water. It represents about 3% of water area on the Earth's surface, which exists in snow at the two poles and lakes and rivers. So finally, the groundwater in the pores and the cracks of the rocks that form the solid masses of the Earth's crust, and we will discuss what is the meaning of the Earth's crust in this lesson. Importance of water to living organisms. Firstly, plant use it in photosynthesis process to form its food. Secondly, man and animal benefit from water. Thirdly, completing food digestion and absorption process in the digestive system, plus its sharing in the blood formation, plus it stabilizing the body temperature, plus weather. Hydrosphere keeps the temperature on land during night is proper within its proper limit for the living organism. Hydrosphere makes suitable environment for large number of its living organisms, and hydrosphere make a suitable environment for large number of living organisms where more than 50% of non-living organisms live in aquatic environment. Third, the earth with suitable temperature. The temperature is suitable for the continuity of life of the living organism at both of daytime and night time. Due to what? Due to presence of the earth in the third position according to its distance from the sun. Fourth, the gravity. Earth has the force of gravity, and it makes the life possible through it. Firstly, it helps in constancy and steadfastness of objects and living organisms on its surface, steadfastness of the hydrosphere position on its surface, and the keep the earth surrounding by the atmosphere. Fifth, the suitable air pressure. It's characterized by the presence of a suitable air pressure which is 76 centimeter per Hg. The pressure suits the continuity of life on the Earth's surface, and there is a question planet, and this planet is suitable for life due to presence of water, presence of atmospheric envelope containing an oxygen gas, and its temperature suitable during both day and night time, and finally the atmospheric pressure and its gravitational force are suitable. The inner structure of the Earth. What is the structure of the Earth? Origins of the inner part of the Earth. Inner part is of the Earth in a molten form after the origin of the Earth due to high temperature. As a result of the revolution of the Earth around the Sun and around its axis, and due to the gravity, the heaviest metals in density descend downward toward the center. This leads to formation of a number of layers, and each layer has its own characteristics that distinguishes it from the other layers. Layers, as shown in the figure: the inner core, after it the outer core, the mantle, finally the Earth's crust. Earth layers. Firstly, Earth's crust. Its formation at relatively light outer layer. Its thickness it range between 8 to 50 kilometer. Secondly, mantle. Its rocky layer. Its thickness about 2,885 kilometer. Thirdly, the core. Core is divided to two partitions: the outer core and the inner core. Outer core, it's a layer of molten metals about 2,270 kilometer, and the inner core is a solid rich in iron and in nickel metals, and its thickness about 1,216 kilometers. Thank you for listening this lesson. You are welcome anytime to ask us. Thank you.